Well, it looks like we're live, so let's get this thing started. I'm testing out a new mic tonight, a Yeti Sudutak. I guess that's how you pronounce it. Hopefully that'll be much better audio than my 1080p. Thanks, Catherine. Appreciate it. Yeah, my 1080p webcam had terrible audio. I went back and listened to some of the lives, and they were really bad. So hopefully you can hear me. And I was also going to go and try to live stream to Facebook. So I did a quick test a few minutes ago, and guess what? Didn't work. Oh well. That's the way it goes. Here we go. Let's get started. Hey, burning up the roads. Catherine Cook and Mel Nettie's in here. And let's get on with the intro. Hey, Norris. It's going to be a little dark in here. I'm still playing with the lights. And again, I've got a Yeti, the Dotak, I guess it's called. Hey, Jen, how's it going? Hey, Kim. Welcome, welcome. I dropped down from 9 o'clock to 8 o'clock tonight to see if I can find a better slot. Fantastic Travels. Hello, how you doing? And I guess my tablet's going off. As you can see, it's a little dark, but I'm still working on lights. Still got my monitor up there, and I finally set up a green screen back here. But I don't know if you can see through it. Or not. Oh no, that's it. As I said, I've got a new mic because my 1080p webcam had a terrible mic. It was terrible. So now I have, whoops, if you can see it. Here's my Yeti. And hopefully it sounds better. We'll see when I get a chance to check this video out. Hopefully it's clearer, louder, and everything in between. So how's everybody doing tonight? Yeah, the cam always looked good, but the audio was terrible. I'm not doing much tonight, just like I said, testing. I tried to do a dual stream to Facebook and YouTube, but I couldn't get Restream to pick it up for some reason. I'll have to go back and double check some settings and things like that. I've moved oh, thank you, Catherine. Moved some of my scenes and stuff up to the second monitor. Hey, Linda Barker, how's it going? We've got 8 in the house. I appreciate that. Everybody hit the thumbs up button, please. Yeah, it's a dark background, all right, but I see something. Oh, that's the mic. This is the mic you're barely seeing right here. Get a little reflection off the lights. Ah, Tombstone. Yeah, I'm going to get there next season. I didn't make it this year. Looks like I'll be coming back with the shuttle bus since used pickups are outrageous price-wise. Unless I find something, but I'm getting ready to do some stuff around the house here. Just got back from Annapolis, Maryland, where we visited with the grandkids. And it's nice to get back to nice and quiet, if you know what I mean. Since they're, what, 4 and 2, I think it is. 1 girl, 1 boy. And Wally went with us. I call him Wally-san because when I Facebook or FaceTime with him, he'll know who's talking to him. Now, see, the grunt, he knows who I am when I FaceTime from out there in the desert. Ooh, it's hot in here. We got major storms coming. I don't know if we'll get it this time. 2 weeks ago, we were supposed to get a major storm, and it just split in half and went around us. So anywhere from now until 12 o'clock, they said, 1 o'clock. So we'll see. I'll bring up a radar and see where we're at here in a few minutes. I appreciate all the old favorites here coming in. Not old, but you know what I mean. Yeah, if they could bottle that energy, if I could bottle that energy, I'd be rich. So, again, I'm still working on these lights. I gotta diffuse them some more. But I wanted to get the audio because the audio was terrible. I listened to some of my other streams and it was just terrible. So I broke down and bought a decent mic. And I can still use this in the shuttle bus also because it clamps on. It has a nice long arm on it, adjustable arm. So we'll see how everything goes. My experiment didn't go well with Facebook. Couldn't get the restream to start either one. So I'll look into that next few days and see if I can get it ready and set up for next week so I can stream to both at once. I have the bandwidth here. I'm hardwired into the net, so. Whew, I'm burning up here right now. It's hot in here. The humidity is terrible. Thanks, Jen. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'll double check it and see how it's doing. But I'm actually sitting here sweating because our humidity just went way up. It was a nice breeze today, but last night it only got down to 61 degrees. And it got to almost 80 today. And now the storms are coming in, bringing in lots of humidity. And it'll get to about 55, I think they said tonight. 54, 55. But Friday morning is supposed to be 35 degrees. Saturday morning is supposed to be 33 degrees. You never know what to wear in North Carolina, let me tell you. In the morning you got a jacket, in the afternoon you got shorts, and in the evening you've got another jacket. So that's the way it is here down on the coast. You never know. And of course the weathermen never get it right. So you never know. If everybody, let's see, we got 10 in here. Wow. Thank you everybody for coming in. If everybody would go to my community tab and leave a message, comment on what you'd like to see on this channel, because the channel is not strictly for me, it's for everybody. Even though I am marching towards that 4K. Ah, yes. Countdown to monetization. Today's total is 3,437.6. So that means I've got 562.4 hours to go. Again, I'm running 2 phones, a laptop, and a tablet, and I'm using NordVPN. There's 5,500 different IP addresses, so I can go to, say, right now I did Albania and did everything on Albania. Now I'm in Argentina, and they have anywhere from 10 to 15 different servers with different IPs, so you can run like this. So I can run the same 12-hour playlist on all 4 devices with different IPs at the same time and get credit for it. So let's see what we got up here. And of course, I'm trying to upload new videos, which I haven't done in a while, but I've got to work on some. I've got number 28 playlist just about ready to go. If you would, share this out on social media since I couldn't tonight. And invite your friends to come by. Take a look. Stop by the channel. All that good stuff. Let's do a quick weather intro. We'll go look at some weather here. And I'm behind. I had a little cough going there, so bear with me while I get back to where I'm supposed to be. If I can find that. I was messing around with Facebook, so I lost my, there we go. Now I can go over there. Sorry for the blank screen. I'm still getting used to having the scenes up on top and the sources on the bottom. There we go. I think this is it. There it is. Hey, this is actually Arizona. I'm going to keep track of Arizona out there. It was 85, or it's 85 pretty much right now, 55 overnight. And what's it? 93 tomorrow. Wow. 64 at night. I don't see any major winds yet. I don't see any rain. It's been a long time since it rained. So who knows? Yep. Boy, I think it's going to be a hot summer down there this year. All right, let's check out Wilmington weather. We've got a coastal flood advisory here, and it's going to get down to 50 tonight. Partly cloudy and windy. I guess maybe the rain's going to dissipate. I don't know. But you can see that 31 degrees on Friday morning. Ooh, 34 on Thursday morning. That's a little below average for winter here. So I'm not sure where that's coming from. 82 there in California. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Let me get back over to my regular screen here. There we go. Well, I set up the next screen in the weather, and we'll see what the front's doing. Hey, suntan, friend of mine. Yeah, I've got to figure out how to get the guests up here on OBS. There's a way to do it, but I keep forgetting how to do it, and I'm searching for the easiest way to do it. There's several different ways, so I've been watching videos. So I'm going to get more guests up here. Suntan and I've been friends for I don't know how many years. What, 20 years? 25 years? I don't know. He's a fellow biker. We went to Daytona Bike Week. Oh, how many years ago? Years and years ago. And while I'm chatting here, I'm waiting for the radar to come up since I've got so many tabs open. Even though I'm hardwired in, computer is limited to X amount of CPU usage. And I think my antivirus just popped up, which is probably slowing it down a little bit. Yeah. All right, let me get this thing running, and we'll see what we got. It's got to run through a couple times so I can get the radar reflections, I guess it is, to come up. All right, so nothing's coming up yet. All right, so we've got 10 in the house, so we might as well go ahead and do a quick roll call. Keep working on those things. One of these days I'll get it right. Let me get back over here and see if we're back up yet. It was a major, major line of thunderstorms. I'm not sure what happened with that. That's weird. Definitely weird. I just had it up a little while ago. I just refreshed it, and there's nothing on the map, which definitely can't be right. I'm going to refresh the whole page instead of just the radar. Bring that up for you. Thank you, Lucretia. I appreciate it. Burning up the roads. Thanks for sharing it out. And I'll see you next time. 18% humidity out there in California with Jen. It's probably 80% here. South Mississippi. Here we go. Now we got something showing. Let it run through once, and we'll bring the radar map up. And I've got Wilmington pinned so you can see it. But I'm not sure why it's not going. There it goes. I'm going to bring it up to now, and then I'll hit the forecast button. Well, if it ever comes up, we've got to wait on it for a minute. Oh, we dropped down to 7. Wow. Lucretia took 2 people with her. Oh, no. Cooling down. I wish it would cool down here. I don't need these anymore. Yeah, like I said, it's just very hot and humid today. Drunt and Wally Monetization is where I get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, and then YouTube ads to my videos, and I get pennies when they play it, when somebody watches it. You have to have 100,000 people to make any decent money. Well, about 50, 60,000 people to make any decent money. Subs that are watching all the time. And again, it's watch hours that gives you that money. But it's always nice to have it. Let me go over here and see what's up with this thing. Okay, I think we're going to get through this one this time. Ooh, it's going to go be offshore by 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Boy, it looks like a rough one. So let me get over here and bring you up here to date on that. And as you can see, the front is really getting bad later tonight. All right, here's where we're at now. And you can see Wilmington right down here. And suntan is up near Burgar area here, above me, north of me. But there's a big line right there. And that's now. And let's see if it does anything as it moves along. Nope, it's not suntan. But every penny helps, helps towards the gas price. Gas on my shuttle bus, because gas, I'm going to have to put 30% more in going back out. All right, as you can see, it looks like we're going to have a little bit of thunderstorms, but not much. It's really going to intensify out over the ocean. Yay, as long as it's out there. So we got a line of storms coming. Like I say, 2 weeks ago we had a big storm come through, but it split just before it hit Wilmington and didn't get a thing out of it. All right, 8 people in the house. Appreciate it. Friday I'll be on again at 8. Fridays are kind of slow anyway because there's not a whole lot of people staying in Friday nights. I think everybody goes out now that you can go out a little bit. Let's see. We've been on for only 15 minutes. That's kind of weird. I started a minute early, I think, but it feels longer than that. So I'm getting good reading on this mic. That's a plus without having to overgain it. Yeah, Mississippi. Yeah, that's probably the same one, same part of the front. Yeah, let's bring this up and over a little bit. Yeah, you can see it. This front goes all the way down to the coast, Louisiana. Wow. It's a big front, and that's a cold front. That's what's bringing in that cold weather. And it's going up all the way up through Virginia, Kitty Hawk, Kill Devil Hills, wow. It's a big front. I'll be glad when these fronts are done, because you can't plan anything. Have I started a business with this show? YouTube is basically a business. You work at it, you keep working at it. It's just like working. I mean, it is working. It is work. Yeah, it's not raining here yet. You might get it before I do. I still haven't done my 3D decals. Mel and Nettie. Let's see. Mel, Nettie, living free, zip codeless. That's a lot. I've got to remember. I'm getting ready to do a logo for them for their, I guess, their gear page. So they gave me some ideas and I'll work on that. But I haven't done my 3D decals yet. It's just been busy. So I think the dishwasher died here at the house. So there's a new one on order. And when it comes in, I'll stick that in. And then I got to start cutting the pet door through brick, which is going to be fun. And I haven't really done anything here lately. Maybe this will wake somebody up. Just playing with all the stuff I've got up here. I don't have an animal cam tonight. I don't have much for decals to show. I haven't set anything up. Again, go to my community tab and make some suggestions on what you'd like to see. Do you want to do some trivia? Do you need a wheel? I mean, I can put a wheel up, or trivia, or movie trivia, or just general trivia. You want to keep seeing stuff I'm working on. I'm going to do a unboxing and a review on this mic here that you can't see. Like I said, I'm still working on this lighting. Let me get it lit up for you again. Whoops, not the right one. There we go. See, the mic is right here. So I'm going to do a review on that, and that'll give me a little bit of content. And as soon as I get a couple things done here at the house, then I'm going to get out and start hitting local places and start doing some more content also. And I may be bouncing around with my time until I can find a time that works for me and everybody else. Well, HD is getting weaker. He's just about ready for wheels. It's not going to be long. Probably about another month or two. Because even outside now, he's kind of falling over. He was falling over a lot here in the house because the floors were very slippery. So put down some the clear vinyl hardwood runners. That helped a lot. So it's just a matter of time. Yeah, can have a guest Wednesday or guest Monday. I'm on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I've got to just figure out how to do it. I do have my guest page set up, I think. Yeah, here's my guest page when I bring somebody up on panel. And I think the easiest way to do it is going to be going through Skype. I just put out you don't have to open Skype. I just send out a link that brings you through Skype, as long as you've got a webcam and a mic. So that's just a splash in the background, just to fill up that space, since I'm not using it much right at the moment. And now that I got a green screen up here, I got to do some work on the screen itself. And as you can see, I've got the countdown at the top. And that was, as of today, 562.4 left. That's how many hours I need. So if anybody wants to watch my playlist, I would appreciate it. And if you need yours watched, let me know. I know Norris Dabney has been watching everything. I appreciate that. And had a few other people in here watching, like Jen has watched it. I think Kim has watched some. And I know Mel Nettie has watched some. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I don't, because you may not have told me. All right. Today is the last day of March. This month has gone by like crazy. Let's see, I got here, 1st of March. Well, actually, it was the 28th, I think, of last month. And this month has just flown by. Yeah, HD's gotten really gray. He's got a black cataract on one eye. He can see out in the sun, but in the darkness, he can't see out of that eye. So would I, Suntan. So would I. I have a friend in Russia I want to bring up. Dimitri. He called me one night. Well, it wasn't late here, but he called to talk. And you could hear his wife yelling at him in Russian in the background. It was like 4:30 a.m. and she had to go to work at 7 or 8. Yeah, that's the problem with animals. They just get old too fast. They grow up too fast and they get old too fast. So when HD's gone, that's going to be the last one for me. HD will be 10 June 22nd. And he'll have a birthday party. As a matter of fact, it's Grunt's birthday tomorrow. So I'll get some video on that. He's going to have a watermelon cake. He's probably going to be wearing a party hat. I don't know what's going to happen with Wally, what he's going to do. They are finally starting to get along a little bit. It's taken a month. And if anybody hasn't seen Grunt in a while, let me see if I've got his videos up here. Let me see if we do. You won't recognize him if you haven't seen him in a while. There he is. He's a camera hog. He's in the backyard grazing. Got more grass now than when I took this. And when I came back from Arizona, I FaceTime with him, and his name is Grunster. I'm the only one that calls him Grunster, so he knows that name. And he's probably about 120 pounds now, which is something. I'm not sure what this next one is, but we'll bring this one up and see what it is. Oh, Wally's growing fast. He was really thin. Hey, Valentina, how you doing? Welcome. Yeah, Wally was really thin, but he's starting to fill out now, and now he's starting to look like a potbelly pig. I don't think I have... Oh yeah, he grew. And he's going to be growing for at least one more year. Oh, this is where we got Wally. It's a rescue. They've got about 50 pigs total. This is the second section. This is where Wally started growing up. And when you get over here to the right, you'll see Wally up against the fence. And if you notice, all the pigs are eating like crazy. They graze all day long. There's Wally right there. There he is. See, he was kind of skinny then. He's put on some weight. I don't know how many thumbs up I've got. If somebody could let me know. I don't have YouTube open. And I forgot. I thought I could see it here somewhere, but I can't remember it. Let's see. What else have we got? Got one more that I keep on here just for giggles, I have no idea what this one is. We'll find out. No, I guess we won't. There's nothing there. Wow. That's interesting. Let's try it again.
Wally.
There he is. There's Wally.
Wally.
Now I call him Wally son.
There he is.
So when I FaceTime with him, he'll know who it is. Wally son. That's Wally.
Wally.
He's a different breed. Thank you, Suntan. He's a different breed of potbelly. He's a little leaner, a little longer legs. And but he's going to get probably close to 100 pounds. Luckily they got a big backyard. And going to fence in the front yard too, so they can go all the way around. So I got my work cut out for me this year. Let's see, what do I have for JPEGs? Oh, this is the license plate. I'm going to 3D that lettering with epoxy. I did 3Ding back in 2006. So this is going to actually be three-dimensional. I put the vinyl down and then I take the epoxy with a syringe and dome it, make it a semicircle on all the colored areas, which is a lot of fun, but takes a lot of time. Oh, I got my back window open, so you can probably hear some cars in the background. And here's everybody's probably seen this one, but this is a black flat decal that I domed. The light reflections you see are coming off it because it's 3D. So whatever color decal you make becomes that color when you dome it. So if this was green, it would be green, red, etc. So it's about 1/8 of an inch thick. I enjoy doing it, but you got to have it perfectly level, and you don't really want to move it for about 18 hours. You don't want to, you don't want to touch it for 18 hours. Thanks, Jim. Yeah, I've got one. I'm making a custom license plate for Harley. My roommate. It's got the face of a pig, and then it has Wally and it has Grunt and then Wally, and I'll probably 3D that just to see how long it lasts outdoors. It should last a couple of years outdoors easily. But these plates and stuff like that are definitely vanity plates. You don't really want to keep them outside. It's something you can stick up on your mantle or something like that. All right, who's in here? Only a couple of people talking. I got 8 watching. Yes, Suntan, that's called an Italian Greyhound. It's a species of greyhound. I guess they breed them in Italy. I don't know. I have all the AKC decals and line art, all the AKC canine designs, all kinds of different ones. I've got about 8 or 10 other decals like this. I'll get them up for Friday, so you have something else to look at for a change. Oh, got another picture of Wally when we first got him. You can see how big he's gotten. See, he was tiny then. Now, if you look at Wally straight on, oh, thanks, Kim, appreciate it. If you look at Wally straight on, he looks like a possum. But if you look at him kind of like this, what's that remind you of if you just look at his face? Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. So he's something else. Here we go. Here's Beetlejuice. Oh, actually, this looks like a possum, I guess. I'm trying to, when Wally goes outside and I bring him back in, if Grunt doesn't go, Grunt is laying in his bed by the back door, and Wally will come in and start chattering at him, and then Grunt will start chattering back. And you wouldn't think pigs did this, but they do. So I'm trying to get that as a short. I'm going to get set up probably tomorrow. Take Wally out, leave him out for about half hour, 45 minutes, then bring him back in. Because Grunt doesn't go out till the evening. He doesn't want to go out. I'm making a pet door through the side wall under the dining room window, but I got to cut the brick out, and I've got to build a small deck and a ramp so they can come and go as they please. Nothing like spoiling the pigs, right? That's okay. Yeah, here's another quick one. I don't think everybody's seen Wally. There he is outside. And guess who's supervising Wally in the background? That's HD. The only reason I'm switching back to this scene is because I'm not sure what's coming up next. I'd like to take a look. Yeah, it's amazing. It's like they're speaking their own language. Today, I walked out into the kitchen near the back door. Grunt was on one side of his bed. Wally was back to back with him in Grunt's bed. And the first 2 weeks, he couldn't even get near Grunt. So I think they've come to an understanding. Grunt still gets mad if he gets around his food, but, well, that's to be expected. Yeah, here's just another side picture. See, he was kind of skinny then. He's gained some weight. He's probably, I'd say 15 pounds, 20 pounds. I'm not sure. He doesn't like to be picked up. The shepherd visor, yep, he's a good boy. He's been trained pretty well, if I do say so myself. Let's see, I'm looking at this picture right here, and it's hard to make out on a small screen, so I think that's Wally in his bed. I can't even see where his head is. They like to make a nest. They get blankets and whatever else, and they actually put it over themselves a lot of times. Yeah, I can't even make out his head on that one. No, they get fresh vegetables. I know, tomatoes, cucumbers, lettuce. They eat oats also, and they have pig pellets too. And they get treats every now and then, little Twizzlers. Grunt doesn't like strawberry, I think it is. He doesn't like strawberry. He likes another color, another kind. I forgot what it was. So, yeah, they get treats, but not much because it's full of sugar. But lots of fresh. They eat better than I do, actually. Because they're on a vegetarian diet, basically. And they eat a lot of vegetables. Plus, they do graze, Grunt went out early today, which surprised me. And so he was up there a couple hours grazing, and Wally's been a total out there probably 4 hours off and on. Well, that's all the stuff I have. Yeah, like I say, they eat better than I do. It's amazing. But they eat a whole lot. Especially Grunt now. He's getting bigger and heavier and grumpier. But I can lay on the floor and he'll come right up, put his nose to my nose and talk to me. And he doesn't stink. You think of pigs and think they stink. No, he doesn't stink. I go out every day and clean up the backyard. And there's no mud out there, thank goodness. Wally has started digging holes and lying in the holes. And these are dirt holes, like under the shed, beside the shed. So if it rains, it's going to be a mud hole. So I'm going to build a sandbox that he can get in and dig. And I think he's trying to get out of the heat. But we'll see. And I had 3 umbrellas out, beach umbrellas out there, and they actually hung out under the umbrellas out of the sun because it was, they'll get sunburned. Their skin is pretty tender. Wally's got a little bit of flaky skin. Working on that with some coconut oil and some I almost said tenderizer. Shouldn't say that, I guess. Some lotion for his skin. Well, it could be a tenderizer. You never know. Pork chops on the hoof. All right. I'm running out of things to say. Come on, everybody. Kick up the chat. Let's get some ideas going here. I don't have an animal cam tonight. I'll try and get that up Friday. A couple of weeks ago, I did guess the picture, and nobody gave me any feedback. So I'm taking it that they didn't enjoy it very much. What it is, I took actual photographs that I took Harley owns both of them. I just take care of them during the day and train them. And they're trainable. You know, I can tell Grunt to sit and he'll sit before I give him something. Now Wally's a little higher strung, so he's wide open. He's got too much energy right now. Now Grunt will get up and run. Not very long, but he'll get up and run. He'll run probably 25, 30 feet, and then he'll stop and fall over. It's because he wants you to rub his belly. I can rub Grunt right in the middle of his back, and he'll just lie down and roll over. Wally's the same way. We're going to have fun in the next week or two. The vet is coming to trim his toenails. And that's going to be fun since he's never had it done yet. Hope she brings some, or he brings some help. It's not going to be fun. Now, Wally doesn't like to be picked up. If you sit on the floor, he'll get in your lap. But if you pick him up, it sounds like you're cutting his throat. All right, thanks, Kim. Appreciate it. And I hope to see you Friday. And again, tell your friends, come on in. We're trying to get this channel going. I mean, it's not a high energy channel. It's just a laid back channel. I'm kind of a laid back kind of guy. So, you know, it's hard for me to get that electric energy going. Maybe someday. You never know. I'm just looking down through my scenes to see if I have anything else up here. And I'm going to have to take this one up there. I can't see it down here. So I'm going to take it right up here. I'm moving panels around, which is going to mess me up. Hey, Linda, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Hope to see you again. Have a good night. Let's see, like I said, I don't think... no telling what this is, but let's put it up and see what happens. Oh, never mind. I can see it. Yeah, I do Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I was doing 9 o'clock, but I was only getting 2 or 3 people in at 9 o'clock, so I dropped it down to 8. Yeah, it's amazing how such small animals can be so loud. You know, I mean, he screams bloody murder. Let me see what we got here. Nope. Oh, that's something that doesn't show up. I'm just looking at my sources to see what's up there, to see if there's anything I could bring up to show that I may have stuck down on the bottom somewhere. I appreciate everybody coming in. Again, it's hot in this room. I forgot to turn the fan on. And I've got a monitor up there, laptop here, 2 lights. I've got the modem, the Wi-Fi box, and the television box, plus the TV over here is putting off heat. So this room stays pretty warm, even in the wintertime. Trying to get something new up there, but I don't see nothing, so oh well. We'll just keep chatting away. It just amazes me how much stuff I've got that I don't use. Someday I might. Oh well. I got the green screen attached to the the pull string on the fan, so I've got a portable green screen coming that goes to the back of the chair because I don't have as much room here as I did in the condo. No, I'm in Harley's house in my bedroom, and it's pretty full with a queen size bed in here and a dresser. HD is laying here on the floor. What else we got here? Oh, got a lot of yard sale stuff. And 34 boxes, tubs of yard sale stuff. Get that out of here in a week or two for a yard sale, and then bring in stuff from the bus, which will just fill that spot back up again. I've only taken out about a quarter of the stuff out of the bus. I still have the Arizona dust in there. I haven't cleaned that out yet. My batteries have been going for 2 weeks now, and they've only lost a tenth of an amp. So that's good because the refrigerator's off. Everything's off. And I should go ahead. I forgot. Just go ahead and hit the circuit breaker on the 12-volt side, and that will knock out 100% of everything. But I'm probably going to keep the bus, and since pickup prices, the used ones, are out of sight. And I think I'm going to get a couple of EcoFlow portable solar suitcases. Yes, it is. And there's a shed full of stuff out there. I'm getting ready to buy a little shed that I can put my Harley in. It's in a cloth clamshell right now, but I want to get it in the shed, and that'll give me a lot more room to put my stuff out of the other shed, take the other stuff out of the other shed, which will open up that shed so I can put more stuff in there. It's a vicious circle. I'm making a list of things I have to do the bus. I've got a few ideas to make it lighter yet. But by making it lighter, then I'm adding more stuff. So that'll negate that out. So, and I'm adding 30% to my gas envelope, my gas money, because prices are ridiculous out there. Well, they're ridiculous all over the country right now. It cost me almost $100 more to come back than it did to go out. So I figure it's probably going to cost me close to $200. Mac, how you doing? Really? Well, if you have to go, you have to go. You know how that is. How's it going? Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I can't do anything from here. So we've been showing potbelly pigs, Mac. We've been showing custom license plates. We've been chatting about German Shepherds. Let's see, what else we've been doing? Quite a bit of stuff. Logos. I'm getting ready to do some logos for some people. I got to do a custom license plate for Grunt and Wally. And yeah, Jen, they're not going to go down. They're not going to go down because they're just not. I don't get into politics on the chat, so outside the chat, be more than happy to chat with you. And again, only 562.4 hours from monetization. But I'm going to add another 100 to that. Well, at least 50 to that as a buffer, because you know how things go up and down. I was keeping track of views, just views, not so much watch hours. And let's say I had 52 views on a specific video. The next day, I'd have 51, which is kind of weird. I don't know if somebody watched it already and watched it a second time, so they took it back away. I don't know. My last, what's today? Wednesday? Last Friday, did a half hour live. It got 0.3 tenths of a watch hour with 5 people, 6 people. I don't know how they figure all that stuff, but I stopped, doing a bunch of stuff for a while. And so now I'm back at it. And hopefully about another month, 6 weeks at the most, should be monetized. Let's see what, no, I know that's not going to come up. Never mind. I was just looking to see if I can see anything over there, which I don't. Ooh, it's hot. I'm not going to turn any air conditioning on yet because it's going to get down to 35 degrees Friday morning, and then 33 degrees Saturday morning. It depends on how much you do. You have to keep 4,000 watch hours through 365 days. Right now, my newbie watch hours are dropping off 366 days ago. So if I drop off 10 hours, I have to make up that 10 hours today, plus however many hours I can get to advance. If I only make up 10 hours, then I'm just staying even. So once I hit the 4,000, I have to maintain that 4,000, which means if 20 hours drop off, I have to get 20 hours. But that's over the whole year. So every day some drop off, so you have to keep going to keep that 4,000. Hopefully when I start doing some more content, that'll help. All right, we're down to 5. And we got 11 minutes. Wow. This last half hour went by quick. I'm not much of a talker usually, so, and it's really, if you haven't done a live, it's really tough because you're looking at yourself on the screen, first of all. Nobody is really interacting with you because sometimes you're lagging so bad. You can say something now. Hey, Jerry Holly, Backroads RV. My whole playlist, I think, is about 75 hours, I think, the full playlist, 78 hours. I haven't checked that lately. I've been adding to it. Might be more than that. John, is that Reffer-Snyder? Is that how you pronounce it? Welcome to the chat. I appreciate it. And I know I'm not on Facebook. I tried to do a dual stream here and Facebook. And I started about 5 minutes early, and I could not get Restream to connect to make. I don't know if I was supposed to start OBS manually. Yeah, Jerry Holly was out there in Arizona with us in the cul-de-sac. He's an honorary cul-de-sac tribe member. Boy, say that 3 times. I have playlists that are 12 hours all the way down to 4 hours. You know, because some people don't want to tie up their phone or their computer for 12 hours. So I have some 4 hours ones. I use NordVPN, which has 5,500 different IP addresses all over the world. And I run a tablet, 2 phones. Okay, well, sorry I messed it up. Didn't mean to. And I said tablet, 2 phones, and my laptop. So I do 4 a day. Yeah, Jen is out in California. Dixie Gray is Suntan, a good friend of mine. I'm not sure who Mac, he's new. And John is new tonight. So I picked up a couple new people. Hopefully they'll come back. We were talking about potbelly pigs a while ago for the new people. After 30 days, I think it counts. If you can go into wow, I can't think tonight. Chrome and do the incognito. If you go incognito, that's a different setup, different IP, I think. And then you can run the playlists again. And I appreciate, John. Do I know you from anywhere, or have you been in the live stream before? Do you have a channel? And do you need any? Well, much appreciated. I appreciate that. If you can see, I've got 562.4 left to go as of today. I've done probably 1,000 watch hours. I was at 2,100, 2,200 just a month and a half ago, 2 months ago. So I appreciate everybody that's been playing the playlists. So it's getting there. Roy and Becky's Travels, he was playing my playlist on several different ones. Well, again, I appreciate it, John. And the non-content makers are just as important as content makers for we that do the content. Yes, incognito. Yeah, as long as you're not logged in, you can play them. You can't do a thumbs up or you can't leave a comment, but you can play them. Again, I'm using NordVPN. I bought it for a year, and I've already gone through all of Albania. I'm working on Argentina right now. I keep a spreadsheet so that I don't play the same playlist with the same IP address. So I can look up, and if I want to do, say, like playlist 10, I look and see what numbers, because they're all numbered like Argentina number 10 server. And it has 38, 37, 36, 40, 41. So I can play all those different IPs on all those different servers, which is really nice. And that I'm hoping will help when I get monetized. I keep doing, 4 to 8 a day to keep my watch hours up. I think it was $58 a year, if I remember right. And it not only does that, but you can go and crank that up, then crank up Chrome, and you can go on open Wi-Fi and nobody can get through it. Even the government supposedly is not able to crack their security. And everybody swears by it. So I went ahead and bought it and tried it, and glad I did. I mean, this is all I use it for, but it's worth it for me. I'm looking at my oops. Now here's my 2020 decal. Just give you something to look at before. No, it's not. There's my decal. It slows the computer down a little bit, but usually when I'm on NordVPN, I've got a playlist playing in the background. So that slows it down a little bit also. Let's see. There we go. Then what we'll do is we'll click that one off, click this one on. Here's my 2021 that I haven't done yet. I'm still saving up for my full color digital printer. It's $7,000. I've got about $2,500 saved up for it. So I'm not quite halfway there yet. If I get 3/4 of the way, I'll go ahead and order it and then just pay it off monthly. But I don't want a $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, loan to pay off. So if I can't pay for it with cash, I usually don't buy it. But in this case, I'm running out of time because I'm going to be heading back to Arizona in October. No, it doesn't quite work that way, Suntan. It depends on the people that are in the chat. And I'm trying to find a good time frame right now to get more people in to get it up and get the watch hours up. It takes me sometimes an hour, hour and a half to get ready for a live stream, and then you have to do the live stream. Then you have to put all this stuff away. My lights, my camera, my mic. So, it's a lot of work. It's like a second job. So it's a lot of work. So that's why I only want to do it 3 times a week, because I've got other things to do. I've got to work on the sign parts, the sign company. At night when I get off here, I'll be working on a license plate. So I need to give myself time for that. Plus, I'm working on the house too during the day, so I don't have much time there. I used to go on at 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern. And then last year, 2 years ago, I guess, I was on in the evenings and I had a lot of people. I was up to 30, 40 people. They just don't know I've come back on yet. So I've got to get online and let them know I'm doing it again. All right, we got a couple minutes left, and be sure to please stay until the end of the extra video because that helps the analytics. You know, because if you leave early, then I don't get the full time that you're here. I would appreciate it. I want to thank At Home with Jen, Dixie Gray, John. I'm not even going to try that last name now. Jerry Holly. Let's see, who else did we have in here? We had Mac. I don't know if he stayed or not. Linda Barker was in. WDW Mommy was in. Kim. Let's see, who else? We had Burning Up the Roads was in earlier. We had Valentina P. I'm not sure if she stayed in or not. She's from New Jersey. Let's see, who else did we have here? We had, again, Lucretia from Burning Up the Roads. We also had a Little Bit Crazy. Sorry, I didn't see you come in. I wish you'd said something else. I missed you somehow. Catherine Cook, another one of the cul-de-sac friends. Fantastic Travel stopped in for a minute. Oh, I had quite a few people in here tonight. I really appreciate that. All right, we got about a minute. I started a little bit early, so let me go ahead and get this extra going. And hopefully I'll see everybody Friday. Again, go to my community tab. Thank you, Valentina. Appreciate it. Go to my community tab on YouTube and give me some suggestions on what you'd like to see on this hour show. Do you want to do trivia? You want to do a prize wheel, which probably mostly prizes would come from me. Thanks, Santana. Appreciate it. So give me some ideas what you want to do. And that way I can tailor this to what people would like instead of me just being up here a talking head. All right. I'm out of here. Again, stay till the end of this. And I appreciate it. I hope to see you Friday.